to talk to you about your new piece. This is super interesting. QAnon candidates are losing, but their lies are winning. So we've had a series of QAnon candidates who are not doing particularly well, but somehow the language that they have been using has now become what? Almost mainstream. Other Republican candidates are picking it up. Terms like, groomer, terms like deep state. They're now part of the Republican currency. Is that how you see the QAnon views winning?
I think that's exactly right. And, it's not a new thing. I mean, quite often there are, martyrs, so to speak. In this case, they're political martyrs. These are candidates who are losing. But it's like, if you strike me down, I will come back stronger than you could ever imagine. I think that's happening with Q. A lot of the candidates, in fact, most of the candidates who are running, who are QAnon fans or even Q adjacent, are actually losing their primaries, and I think that obviously should be celebrated. Unfortunately, they may be losing that battle, but they're winning the larger war. Their ideas are spreading. They are catching on and being co-opted, I think, by mainstream Republicans. In some cases, I think that mainstream Republicans are becoming infected and believing the lies. And in other cases, I think it's really performative. But, there's that Vonnegut quote, "Be careful who you pretend to be, because you will become who you pretend to be." This is actually very dangerous. And look, there's a long history of losing candidates winning. Pat Buchanan, I don't want to compare Pat to QAnon. Say what you will about Pat, but I don't know of anything he said that is close to Pizzagate. But look at the 1992 primary. Did George H.W. Bush really win in 1992, or did Pat Buchanan win? You could say the same thing about Barry Goldwater in 1964. He got crushed. He got 38% of the vote, but I think he probably won, certainly the future of the Republican Party. So I think this is something to be careful of and keep an eye on. Yes, it's important that mainstream, normal Republicans win these primaries. But even if they win, the fight continues. You must continue to endure and be resilient, because these Q ideas are kind of sneaking in and becoming mainstreamed.
And as you write, once normal establishment Republicans, a lot of them pretending to be crazy to win the primary, and then to get into the general election, those ideas take hold. Senior columnist for the Daily Beast, Matt Lewis, great piece. We'll be reading it. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.